On the grind again. I just can't wait to get on the grind again. Trading crypto with my friends. I just can't wait to get on the grind again. On the grind again. I just can't wait to get on the grind again. Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. A ding, ding, ding. A ding, a ding, ding. On the grind again. Oh, drop my cap. Good morning, everyone. Did I already say that? Just loading up on some pills. Ding, ding, ding. I'm looking at the stock market prices right now on my screen. You can't see it. Not very exciting. Crypto's not very exciting. It's going the wrong way. Is it going to continue to go the wrong way? I don't know. If I had to guess, I'd say yes. On the grind again. I was freaking muted. Talking about how Coinbase got destroyed yesterday. Down 20 some dollars. I figured crypto I was working, checked, and the Coinbase down 20 some dollars. I thought Bitcoin was going to be 50 grand with a move like that. I have no idea why Coinbase went down that much. I got 30 days left on the trade. I don't know if I'm going to get the gift from the gods to the upside. Benjamin Cohen, Cowan. He posted about the BTC ETH trade. Matthew Lake in the house. How you doing, brother? You think ADA is going back to 30 cents? I've helped dozens of people clear up skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, acne, fixing their gut. I had some really bad issues like this. I mean, my elbows looked worse than that. Like, I looked like I had necrosis on one elbow. Is all the healthy eating? Yeah, guys, I'm a little. It's a little bit, but I mean, it used to look like. I don't know what to tell you. So is my gut health getting better? That's nice. Current bullback is almost this. I retweeted this. This one was a dumb retweet, to be honest. BTC most marine reverted since 25K. I want to see the Benjamin Cohen. Is he going to come up? Oh. I know hardcore Tool fans have a tendency to be fanatical. Yeah, I'm one of those guys. But their top 10 tracks as good as any classic band. I agree. I concur. Dun dun dun. Air Force versus Navy landing. I'm intrigued. Oh, I don't. I guess the Navy, they're used to getting it down quick. What's the best Spanish language movie you've ever seen? I don't know that I've ever. Mm-hmm. All these influencers are telling you to buy the dip on alts, but the last time ETH BTC broke support in 2019, just before rate cuts arrived, alts dropped 70% over the next 6 to 9 months. ETH BTC broke support 2 days ago. Well, where's the chart? Two days ago? I mean, and it did this in 2019? You can't compare, can you? 2019? 2 years before the halving to 2 days before, basically a few days before the halving? 6 to 9 months? I mean, come on, dude. That's a stretch. Jason in the house. How you doing, brother? Pan Labyrinth. I remember that being some movie, some nerd movie that I've never seen. I think that's what I'm thinking about. And one guy was trying to tell me it was the greatest movie. These two brothers. Yeah. I took one look at this and I said, nope. Oh, Spanish. It's Spanish. No, there's no shot I'm gonna watch it if it's in Spanish. Really good. Leroy Essel in the house. ICP now below 12 was 21. Yeah, I've had some ICP FOMO, but I'm done buying, guys. I have no real desire to buy crypto. I mean, I'm loaded. I'm just gonna play it out. The one that I'm kind of wanting to buy is Ondo. The problem is Ben Bitboy Armstrong is shilling the hell out of this, thinking it's going to be a top 10 coin. And he's calling for like 100 billion market cap. I'm going to be really upset if he's right and I didn't buy. It's got 100x. Okay, Ben. Let's just chill. He's saying some really crazy stuff about this. It could be massive. It could be massive, guys. I don't know about going to 100 billion top 10 this cycle. I mean, real world assets are going to be massive. And all I know about this one is apparently a real world being okay. Look, it's back my BlackRock and Pantera. These are some heavy VCs, but it's a real world asset on treasuries. Come on, bro. And dollar yield. You can do this on Solana. I mean, it's not a bad way to earn 5%, but it's not risk free. Ondo is ETH. I have, yeah. It's not risk free. Like you can go buy bonds and it's risk free for the most part. As risk free as it gets. Here it's risk free with, and then becomes wrapped with risk because of the smart contract. This says coming soon for individuals, for qualified purchasers. They got 208 million TVL. I don't know what that is. Is that Ondo? Is Ondo also its own layer? No, it's on ETH. I think it's on Solana. I don't know how you use it. I don't know how you buy this. Does it tell us? Access restricted. So you can get yield on the US dollar outside of the US. So there's going to be a big push to get this shit done. The problem is it's not going to happen. This bull market. JT in the house. How you doing, brother? So real world assets, like a play like this could be a really good thing to scoop up in the bear market. Because the SEC, I mean, BlackRock's going to push for the Ethereum ETF. It's going to push for real world assets in this real world, in this ETH fund or whatever they're trying to do. But a lot of that's not going to happen in this bull market. And then 2026, Gensler will be out, most likely. I can't imagine he'd get reappointed. I don't think there's going to be any real shot of Gensler being taken out of office any other way. I mean, the president can't remove him. I think it will take like an act of Congress, and those two, you can't get those two parties to agree on to get rid of Gensler. I mean, one side probably loves the guy. So we're going to need to get that out. We're going to need to get a shift in the SEC's direction to eliminate and squash crypto. The SEC is going after, they're going after Uniswap right now. They're going after a legitimate DEX that, as far as I know, has every right to be in business in the United States. And they're going, I don't even understand how they're, why are, you know what I'm saying? It's such bullshit, guys. I slept good in 3 nights. Okay. I say that because we bought that stupid ass hybrid. Oh. And we're going to do payments. I'm 50 years old, not a guy. We're getting a little upset. What do you mean you're going to do payments? I didn't think you shouldn't have. Man, you've got some very strong feelings about this. You know, more than 90%, probably 95 to 97% of people over 50 don't have everything paid off. It's going to be a really high number. I don't know. It's probably at least, well, if you just do the United States, it might come down to like 85%. Maybe. I don't know. Most, like 60% of the world lives paycheck to paycheck in poverty. Doesn't have like $1,500 in savings. Anyway, I digress. I don't have my house paid off. I could pay it off, I guess. Why not? Why not what? Well, we have this discussion like every day. I don't think paying off your house is the 100% right answer. I'm not against it. It's personally not my style. I think you can, like, I got a 2.5% mortgage. I think I can make more than 2.5% a year. There's risk. Got to manage that risk. Nothing personally after 50, at least 200 grand in the bank. And bro, do you know how many people over 50 don't have shit paid off and 200 grand in the bank? Like most. In fact, I'm one of those people. I don't have 200 grand in the bank and everything paid off. I have no desire to pay off my house. I mean, for the most part, I'm debt free. I mean, I have my house payment, but I'm debt free otherwise. And you feel sorry. I feel sorry for you, JT. These are some strong feelings, dude. I have more in crypto. I have more in crypto than anything. Crypto is like basically my life savings, except for my IRA, which is crypto related, and Coinbase down another $13. What the actual F, guys? Tell me the reason why you wouldn't pay your house off. Could you imagine? I've told you 13,000 times. It's obviously not. I just told you 10 seconds ago why I don't pay my house off. Sell off before the halving? Maybe. This is crazy. Is Bitcoin dumping? Ondo's holding up. Well, I mean, it's down 6. I mean, Bitcoin's down 1,000. Bitcoin. Now. Jason's like buy 1,000 Ondo. How much is 1,000 Ondo? That's like, oh, that's not that bad. $800. No, I don't think the dip's over, bro. I'm gonna let this play out. I might dip some Ondo toes in the water. I might dip some Ondo toes in the water, but it ain't gonna happen right now. Soon. Bitcoin could pull back 30%. That's a 50K Bitcoin. That's a 50 burger. Benjamin, look at this. We're breaking out. It was a fake out. Are we like, what's going on? Besides Stacy's mom. BTC daily below the line, which does not happen often. Last time it did not stay there long. That doesn't mean shit, Shardy. I don't know what line he's looking at. The Alpha Trend VIP. The cries of war, and no one. War is not really. It's just the war is just a reason people are giving. The market doesn't give a shit about war, dude. I'll tell you that right now. Bitcoin below. I mean, it's coming. Like it's got a long ways to go to get back to the 200. And let's see. There was a black swan. So it did get pretty high-ish above it. So what is this, the halving? Right before that halving, August 20? No. September. So here's February of 20 before the halving. Let's assume the black swan event didn't happen. It probably would have pulled back like 30% ish. I mean, there's 20%. So it did get pretty far above the 200. It did come back down. And it did its thing for a while, and it was pretty close to the 200. So I would expect something similar for the most part. Things got a little overheated. I mean, we're way above the 200, and the halving hasn't even happened. So I would expect us to at least, like I mentioned yesterday, at least do this. Why this moves up. This could take us to September, October, and then off the races, maybe. I mean, that's not out of the question. It's not out of the question for it to go like this in the next month, and then like this, and then like this. It's not out of the question for it to just go like this, up, go like this, and then go like this, and then go like this, and then go like that. Not even get a massive bull run. Who knows? I mean, that last one's less likely. And I hope not. I think the halving will eventually play out. There'll be FOMO. There'll be FOMO arigato. We'll have a bull run. This time's probably not going to be different. Everything will get another bear market. The only thing that's different is that there's a Bitcoin ETF. But there'll be a bear market. There'll continue to be inflows in Bitcoin, so the pullback won't be as bad, most likely, than it was last time, unless there's just a mass panic. But when it comes to Ethereum, there's no ETF. When it comes to all the alts, there's no ETF. Right? They'll pull back. It'll be another bear market. Maybe it won't be 93% on Cardano. Maybe it'll only be 80%, but 80% still wreck city. Or is that Hong Kong? I think it was supposed to go live this week, but c'est la vie. Inflation worries. Detailed the Tesla cleaning your car takes long. Not really, because I don't do it. I'll take that shit to. There's a car wash down the street. It's like it's probably gone up now, but it was like $20. They wash and detail the shit out of that bitch. I mean, it still takes like 45 minutes. You got to sit there and wait. Speaking of Tesla, they had some Cybertruck delays too. Something about a pedal falling off. So I think Tesla was down again. We didn't even look at the market. Tesla down $7 to 154. Should I sell on my Coinbase and go back to Tesla? You mean the S&P down 2? It was green earlier. Nasdaq up 9, barely holding on, barely treading water. Bonds down to 113. Bonds go down, rates go up. There's not going to be a rate cut this year at this rate. Weren't we current? Current is 525 to 550. I don't know. Oh, for May, there's a 97% chance they don't do anything. And there's a 2% chance of a rate cut. That's no. It's less than 2. It's almost 0% at this point. June, 81% chance of staying the same. July, a 40% chance we get a rate cut. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get shit. Tesla should have foldable robot that pops out of the trunk. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Elon slacking. What are you gonna do for lunch? I'm thinking pho soup this way. I mean, my lunch doesn't change, bro. It's gonna be some taco meat, some black beans, half a can of black beans, about a third a pound of taco meat, some protein chips, some Quest protein chips, some cheese, some onions, some peppers, some hot sauce, and some guac. I'm gonna eat it, and then I'm gonna felt like I never even ate. I'm just gonna continue. I'm just perpetually hungry. I'm starving right now. You gotta change your diet in a way. I can't eat anything. I put Melinda's hot sauce on my pizza, so I had it this weekend. Yeah, that's some good shit. Yeah, that shit'll creep up on you if you put too much on there. It'll get a little zesty in the mouth. It builds. All right, Coinbase. Are we gonna make a comeback? Don't call it a comeback. Bitcoin 62.7. How low did we get? JT, I eat to live. I don't live to eat. Most of the time. Uh-oh. Retro in his house. How you doing, brother? What brings you by today? Obviously, you're waiting for the nuke. Retro's been waiting for that nuke so he can load the boat. No, I don't like seafood. I don't even know what a scallop is, and it says some kind of musk or whatever. What's that shit? Like an oyster? Yeah. No, those are disgusting. That's disgusting. I think I'd vomit. You want render specifically? Why? Why would you want to invest in that overbloated pig? That shit's already $8. Oh, I mean, it's getting cheap. We're on that Ondo tip over here. I don't know what that is. Is that a heart? Oh, tongue? Is that a tongue? Me and Jason have Ondo FOMO. I got a little bit of GFI FOMO too. That shit got 2 peaks. It will get a third one. I mean, it is on Solana. How's Solana doing? Solana 131. Maybe I should sell a bunch of Ethereum and buy. Problem is, I don't want to play that game, bro. What's Ondo about? Ondo these nuts, son. That's what it's about. Get Ondo these nuts. It's a real world asset backed by BlackRock, Coinbase, Pantera. That just kind of played out naturally, but it's actually no, it's actually like it just happened spur of the moment. It's actually something we have FOMO in. It's right here, Ondo.finance, Blackcock, Pimco. I don't know what that is, but Pantera, Coinbase, real world asset, bro. Ben Bitboy Armstrong thinks it's going 100 billion. Velez in the house. How you doing, brother? It's probably going to get to 100. What is? Oh, Tesla. What industry? How many times do I got to say real world asset? Tokenization is real world asset. That's how you get real world. You tokenize real world assets. BlackRock is all about RWAs. He wants to tokenize everything. Where you buy that shit? You can buy it on Coinbase. Real world assets, hell yeah. Let's see what's going on in the Cardano ecosystem. SNEC was getting pretty cheap, bro. 0.000849. That one's looking pretty tasty. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Roll Mobile token. Getting kind of tasty. So tasty. In the morning. I don't even want to look at Charlie. Yeah, the SpaceX party's over. I don't even want to look at Charlie. I'm gonna cry. Is Book holding up? Don't make me cry. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I'm probably down a little bit of money in Charlie now. Book's holding up okay. MinSwap down quite a bit, so I'm gonna be down on that one. We're gonna have that. You got to learn how to live with pain, guys. In crypto, especially when you're in these alts of alts. When you're in an alt of an alt, that shit gets wrecked during times like these. Let's do a Mahin update. Complete and utter garbage. Now they've gotten 16,000 in liquidity. They're at 230,000 for something that needs to be in the billions. Israel says it's going to nuke BTC because reasons. That doesn't make any sense. You have to get turned on. Yep. Heaven or hell. Let's go. Yep. I mean, this is like 1930s stock market. Like, if it happens, you know what I'm saying? There's the highest building I got in my town's like 15 stories, but I think that's high enough. I'm kidding. I don't want any more pain, dude. I don't want any. I just want to get it over. I want the pain to be over with. You got to get turned on to get a hard on. When you're older, when you're younger, you didn't need to get turned on. The wind would blow and you'd get a boner. Now you got to crank that up like old Model T. You need like 8 different windows of porn going. So if we have a stock market crash, it'll be 10 years to recovery and you're going to wish you had your house paid off? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. I mean, my house payment's not that much, bro. You know, it might put a crimp in my retirement plans, which is going to suck. All this crap is market manipulation, shaking them out so the elites can get crypto cheaper. Probably. Uh-oh, Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I think there's some manipulation going on, even in the stock market. All the hedge funds and shit. Just, it's easy. Like, there's a war, it's easy for them to start selling. Start selling, start shorting, push it down. It was, I mean, and then reset it. I don't know when it's going to get back. Bitcoin's still over $1 trillion. Can you still manage if you don't have a job? No. I mean, I'll have to get a job. I have skills to get a job. I can configure routers, switches, firewalls, servers, SANs at a very high level. It's going to be pretty hard. Like, it's going to have to be really hard times for me not to be able to get a job. You know what I'm saying? Crypto goes to zero. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Or it takes 10 years to recover. I mean, fudge, bro. It's not going to take 10 years to recover, most likely. The great financial crisis took like less than 5. I continue to work for the next 5 years. I mean, that's the plan anyway, dude. I don't plan on retiring. It's going to take one hell of a. I mean, this right here. We almost had a complete collapse of the U.S. economy. Started in 2000. Wait, that's not even. I mean, that was V-shaped. V like vagina. The great financial crisis started in 2000 into 2007, and then 6 years later, we were back. So, and now, so 6 years, I'll still be able to work. I'll still be alive and kicking. This is the end of the world right here. This is the dot-com bubble. This is scary. It's scary, but they pump trillions upon trillions upon trillions into the economy. So that money, that's why the money, so it's less scary. As far as I know, they weren't pumping trillions of dollars into the market right here. Right? So there's a lot more money out there that's worth a lot less. So the stock market is naturally higher. It's a lot of stuff to wrap your head around. I make more money. Everything costs a lot more. So I'm probably worse off than I was 10 years ago, to be quite honest, when I was making like 30% less. I was making 30% less, but everything's 200% more expensive. Hell, my energy's 300 to 400% more expensive. Minor blip. The trajectory is up and to the right. We are looking. Oh, I need to do this thing right here. We are looking at a worldwide inflation, and BTC is a safe haven, kinda. BTC is not perfect. It is, but it isn't. I mean, sure, BTC is worth 60,000, 63,000. The last time it was worth that was 4 years ago, 3 years ago. How much was 60,000 worth 3 years ago? Seems like you're chasing the money. How am I chasing the money? I just invest. Yeah, adjust it for inflation. I don't know. It's not going to get better if that's what you're thinking. What do you mean it's not going to get better? I'm not chasing the money. I'm just investing. And hopefully I continue to do it good enough that when I can retire. You know what I'm saying? I will say the one mistake I'm probably making, if it bites me in the ass, is I'm chasing a little. I guess I kind of, because I'm mostly crypto, but I got a plan, and this is a moment of pain. Crypto pulls back 30% multiple times in a bull market, and the bull market hasn't really started yet. So I just got to eat the pain. I got to eat those pain sandwiches. Num 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 num. Right? I got a plan. If I can get it out, if I can get out of this bull market, I'm taking the risk, dude. I'm taking it. I'm a risk taker. I'm an adrenaline junkie. So I'm taking the risk. I got a plan. Hopefully I execute. I get out and I have a nice little bag. Hopefully it plays out in the next year or so. This could be the last crypto bull run. No, because Bitcoin right now, roughly 900 Bitcoin are being added to the market every day. In 4 years, that number is going to become 225. Wrap your head around that. Forget the fact that the Bitcoin halving is in 5 days. Wrap your head around the fact in 4 years, it's going to be a quarter of what it is now. I see you got a plan. My bills are paid off, okay, and I'm not paying my house off, so just drop it. If I get, there might be a point in the next 4 to 8 years where I do just pay a house off. I move into my forever home and just pay that bitch off. That's possible. That's possible-ish. But right now it's not. Right now that's not my plan. I'm not sitting there telling you to take out a mortgage on your house and invest it. So please stop telling me to pay my house off. The normies are going to worry about war, and if I end up losing all my money and living on the streets, I'm going to be just fine. Because Kurt is going to let me move in with him and he's going to take care of me. Okay? So there's nothing to worry about. I could lose my job and all my money, and Kurt is going to take care of me. Or I can move into the ghetto with Retro. You can also buy a new hat and the market crashes. Yes, exactly. But you got a place to live, so. I was giving you some props the other day, Retro, talking about we were watching some chick complain that she couldn't afford she couldn't afford her apartment in Melbourne, which is basically like living in Manhattan if you're in New York, expensive ass area. I'm like, Retro, and she was complaining because she had to move back home. I'm like, Retro didn't move back home to mommy and daddy. He figured it out and cut his expenses. How much is rent? She was saying it was like a little over $2,000 a month for a small apartment. It was USD. I think it was converted into USD. But Melbourne is like, you're paying to live in Melbourne. It'd be almost, I mean, Manhattan, it's not like Manhattan, you're talking thousands, probably like 4,000 for a bathroom. But it's like living in the richest suburb in all of Australia. They're pretty close to it. She could have moved her ass to a normal area. And then, we got into it. I don't think there's anything wrong with me. JT's got strong opinions about this too, but I don't think there's anything wrong with being, living with your parents till you're like between 20 and 30. As you get closer to 30, it gets a little weird, I guess. As long as you're working hard and saving money to buy the house and you got good financial responsibility, if you're going out and getting shit faced all the time and not improving your skills and you're working at Taco Bell, then you're kind of effing up. I see they have a concrete house being built in the suburbs at Florida for 500 grand. Suburbs of where? All right, Bitcoin hanging around 63. I mean, we had a dip, but 63,000 is right where we were when we started. Is Coinbase making a comeback? Down 7. Tesla, let's do a Tesla check. 4, down 5. Things are probably going to get worse. Then I have some goofy title. Guys, I just wake up and make shit up for titles and thumbnails. It's almost a complete lack of effort. 9 people in the house, 5 likes. Let's get a little bit more big like energy. Crypto and stock market. No, that's not a clickbait. Oh, I did a little bit of click. Bitcoin is about to ... I don't know what Bitcoin's about to do. I just told you I think it's probably going to go sideways or down. It probably is going to get worse. I was going to put it's going to get worse before it gets better. Pay for a house, couple mil in the bank, and a little hot wife. Yeah, sure, bro. That's attainable for everyone. That's easy. I think you got a pretty strong relationship here these days. What is your dream? I don't know. It's amazing I'm single, to be quite honest. Look at those dreamy eyes, dude. Aren't those mesmerizing? Just lady catchers right there. Ladies, are you out there? Got some white stuff on my Puma. It's Puma season's almost over. This is probably one of the last few days for the Pumas, to be quite honest. I don't know if I'm sad or happy. I know I'm tired of being cold. Getting old, tired of being cold. I'm ready to move to Florida. I would move to Florida, but mosquitoes and humidity and gators. It's gonna be in the 80s through the weekend. Ooh, it looks like looks like there's a little bit of Puma season left. 10 days out. 68 high, 49 low. A little bit of Puma season left. Stretching her out. Nah, it might be over for you, bitch. It's still Puma season here. I'm not scared of change. I moved away from Kansas when I was 18. I moved out to California. Does you really think I'm scared of change? What makes me get up in the morning? It's hard out there for a pimp. Gotta make that money for the rent. What are you talking about? I get up because gotta get up. Gotta stream to you yahoos. Gotta get on and down to get the friction on. I gotta get on the mic. And then Jonathan in the house. Long time no see. How you doing, brother? Gotta get on the mic. Gotta talk about crypto. Gotta talk about the stock market. Gotta have JT crawl up my ass. Poon season. Gotta eat that pizza. I was thinking I need to order from Walmart. And I was thinking I'm gonna just cut the pizza out. Especially how I slept last weekend. Ooh, Jessica Simpson got skinny again. Looks like she's had some plastic surgery on the face too. I wonder. Oh, she had to go Ozempic. Bound to get the friction on. So let's see if my items are in. Out of stock. Son of a bitch, bro. They got rid of my bubbly, so now I'm having a hard time getting the polar drink I like. They get rid of that LaCroix cherry lemon. Carba. I gotta find a flavor, a brand. What's a brand and flavor of a carbonated water that's good? Carbonated mineral water. Oh, $80? They're out of their freaking mind. I am trying to find a good mineral water that's not crazy expensive. And in a glass would be Waterloo Sparkling Blackberry Lemonade. That does not sound good. Black raspberry. Black cherry. Peach, no. Cherry limeade. That one's interesting. Every time I try different flavors, 90% of the time it ends up tasting like shit. Black D's. That was. I got something for Black D's, Jason. You think Elon's crashing the stock on purpose? I don't think so. That's funny. You've been in my ass all morning. I mean, it's all love, but you've been in my ass all morning, bro. Tell me to pay my house off and stop chasing money. 15K jobs, yeah. Are you hear Tesla be losing their key execs? Yeah, usually when you cut jobs, stock go up. But like I said, they had some Cybertruck news this morning that wasn't great. I do still love you, bro. All right, Bitcoin down a little. Not much, but I think we're coming down to this minimum 56K. Celestia holding up. Ooh, DYM down bad. I should have sold that shit. That one will make a comeback. Stacks is getting cheap. Solana's cheap. Cardano's kind of holding up after it's done its thing. I mean, this could get. I would love for it to not go down too much more. Do I sell all my Cardano now? I can just go all in something else. I'm still wondering if that's the move, dude. I just don't know, man. I keep losing faith in Cardano. I really do. But what would I risk it on? And then again, I don't know that I'm going to get long-term capital gains if I do it now. So I just don't know if that's a fight I want to get into. I mean, I'm not going to all in. I'm not going to sell all my Cardano and then all in Ondo. Injective super cheap. Caspa down. ICP, this was, I don't know. This one, what was the reason this pumped so much? Link gotten cheap. This one always gets its oracles and all that. It's called an AI play now, which is bullshit. How's Harmony One doing? Destroyed. Saw my Cardano go all in Harmony One. I mean, it did better. Pepe. Should have sold my Pepe. Cocking you? I bet George ain't talking about memes. George's crying because he got invited to some dinner by an exchange and they ignored him. Rough times for George. Ocean and Fetch and Ajax. I mean, if you want to get into AI, nice little pullback. Pit down quite a bit. Agix down big. 42%. Again, I don't think it's over. Jason's played GPU. Man, that thing almost got bankrupt yesterday. IAG. Oh, yeah. Like I said, if you're going to be in an altcoin of an altcoin, this is not a good time unless you're looking to buy. Jewel. Ugh. I want to forget that I own that one. Shrapnel. Want to forget that I own that one. George being a little bitch, flying business class and bitching the whole time. What a little bitch. I am a little bitch. We're all a little bitch. Isn't business class almost as good as first class? Don't you pay like 5 times as much for like a hot towel? He thinks he's cool with his Ferrari and his basketball court. There's a Taylor Swift album dropping on Friday. She's excited. Look at this storm in Dubai. Isn't this where everyone wants to move? Isn't that where everyone wants to move to? I'll make more than Caitlin Clark this year. Damn, bro. I mean, that's decent money to play basketball, I guess. Are their rookie contracts kind of effed up in the NBA too, kind of like football? She'll make money off endorsements for sure, so she'll probably be a multimillionaire. So I doubt it, Patty. He's trying to brag that he makes more than 76,000. I'm sure she'll get some endorsement money. What happened to that one chick that was on the airplane and saying that MFer's not real? Man, she was hot. Rec Capital says Bitcoin will retrace deep enough to convince you the bull market is over? Maybe. If you don't understand Cardano, you'll be left behind. DZ.ETH should be DZ.ADA. Hell Chang, the Chang hard fork, is that today or something? I have no idea. I don't think so, but maybe. Doesn't that have to do with governance? A photographer was hired to shoot an ad for a 200K sports car, but he used a $20 car and thread. Okay. That's great, dude. Thank you for wasting it. Loaded up more Ondo and USDT. What? PBR, Rio. Aren't those all to RWAs? Pretty sure they are. Let's see if we can find his tweet. BitBoy is back. No one gives a shit. The big picture, tokenization and beyond. I already know some alpha that will be announced from the BRICS conference in October. Okay. I'll release it by the end of the week. We are deep diving bricks this week as well as RWAs. I believe Ondo can hit 100 billion market cap this cycle. That's almost 100x for a coin that's already in the top 100. It's not likely that this hits 100 billion market cap this cycle. It's not impossible. That's not impossible, but it's unlikely. Ondo surged 8% after testing Circle's new feature for instant conversion from BlackRock's build. I don't know what that is, but that just gave me a boner. BIUDL fund to USD stablecoins. Ondo surged 40%. Man, I got so much FOMO in this coin. Maybe I buy a little, Jason. Maybe I buy a little. Ondo's not the new BTC. Bitch. Is that all she's gonna get paid? That's crazy about the new. Well, she's one of the greatest college players to ever play the game. Yeah, it is pretty shitty, but there isn't one alt that I like anymore. I'm all in BT. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate that. I have no qualms with someone being a Bitcoin maxi, especially if you're young. You just keep buying Bitcoin, especially during the bear markets. You're gonna retire wealthy, and you're gonna have less stress because it doesn't dip as hard as everything else. Like if you're just a hodler, you're not trying to time it. I mean, it was an ugly dip, but it was only 80%. 77. It was only 77%. That's nothing compared to everything else that was 90%. Shit's gonna pop. God damn it. I want to buy Ondo, but I'm not gonna do it today. Maybe I move some shit around. What's my Pepe worth? I should have sold that shit, bro. I should have sold that. I mean, it's worth some money, it looks like. It's worth about 900 bucks. So I could sell that. I got 100 bucks in sand. There's 1,000 bucks. I'm kind of, well, I'm not, yeah. So I don't want to spend. Let's see. I have some ADA. Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy some Mondo soon. I'm gonna make some moves, and I'm gonna buy a bag of Ondo. Maybe a little GFI. I'm kind of bullish GFI too. Give me something to be excited about. Let's see what this bitch has done. Do I have this on here? Ondo. I don't think this one. I don't think this one's easy to get. Oh, you can get it on Uniswap. I think you can get this one on Coinbase too, maybe. Pretty sure you can. Yeah, you can. Get a little GFI, get a little Ondo. That is my plan. I'll keep you up to date on that. I'm not dropping everything to do it right now. I don't know if you're still here, Retro. Real yield from real companies, really. So this is GFI. I think BlackRock and some other people are behind this one. Andreessen Horowitz, Coinbase. Sustainable yield. Yeah, so I think these are two really good plays. This one's currently 232, only a 266 million market cap. I saw this project before. It's full of VCs. Yep. So I have FOMO and Ondo and GFI. I think Velez is the one that put GFI on our radar. That guy prints winners. Everything that's come out of Velez's mouth has been a massive winner, except for PBX. And even that one was up at one point. That one's probably bankrupt now. Yeah, not looking too good. I'm so Cardano, man. I'm telling you. I'm to the point I wish I would have sold on my Cardano and never looked back. As sad as that is. It's disappointing. It's tough, man. GFI's been bleeding like your vagina. No, it hasn't. I mean, it's down. I mean, it had a nice pop, but let's say we go right here. It's a 30% pullback. Not excluding this massive wick. Ano's down big now for the last couple days. We're going to exclude that, but it's down 20%. Sell ETH for Ondo? Maybe a little. I don't know, bro. I don't think so. Maybe. I'm going to sell my Pepe. I might sell some Cardano. Like a small amount of Cardano. I'm kind of looking at what I got. I could send some ETH over. I might do that. Like about 700 bucks worth. I got $9 in some Pepe fork. I got $6 in SVRA. I got $2 in Clay. Yeah, I might sell a little bit of ETH. Do not sell Pepe. Ondo's a stupid name. I don't disagree. PBX cannot be faded. She's got 100x easily. I don't think so. Pepe, dude, I obviously I can't take you seriously when you start saying things like that. I gotta assume you're just kidding. Pepe held up decent. I'll give it that. Do I think Pepe's gonna have another pop? Probably. But I have Ondo FOMO. I want whatever Jason is having. So when's it having? Like 4 days away, right? I can use some strong. 3 days, 9 hours. So what is today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, midday. Hmm. You don't measure the. You just grind it. You don't do scoops. Like I would do 4 scoops. You wanna know uh, a massive hack? Well, the massive. I mean, you gotta put it in a blender with Kerrygold grass-fed butter, but then also take L-theanine with it. Crazy nootropic. Coinbase now down 12. I would do 4 scoops, like 4 coffee. It was a scooper that came with my coffee, so I would put it in like a coffee tin. It's probably a tablespoon. About to get on the tractor. Have a good one, JT. I don't know what I call this. Yeah, I have one of these right here. This exact one. You definitely don't want to put it in the freezer. But I would do 4 of these scoops. And I don't know. I'm assuming. I never adjusted the wheel. Oh, wait. You put it. It tells you how many days it's in there, I guess. I never worried about that. I'm assuming this is like a tablespoon. Maybe more. And then you Kerrygold grass-fed butter. Costco has a brand that's basically the same. This one right here. But you want to make sure that you put it in a blender and blend it really good. And if you don't have like a Ninja or whatever, make sure you hold that top down or it's going to explode all over your kitchen and give you 3rd-degree burns. And you're going to have it looks like a shit bomb went off in your kitchen. I had that happen once. Make sure you get it blended up nice and good. You can't use this. You can't do it with a spoon or a knife. It won't blend good enough. And then the grass-fed butter is really healthy for you. And then it tastes delicious. And then it makes the coffee more like sustained release. But if you don't do that and or do this too, get some L-theanine. It's cheap. Not medical advice. Consult your doctor. He's gonna be like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Take one of these bad boys. Take 1 to 2 of these. You're supposed to take for every like if you do 400 milligrams of caffeine, you're supposed to take 400 milligrams of this. You saw me take one of those this morning, so it really gets your brain sharp and focused. You're still mad at yourself for not buying Kindle? I don't even know what that is. Oh my goodness, with the house. Oh my god. This brand right here, Nootropics, is a really good brand. It looks like about but you get a lot more. This is a good brand too. Red? What's red? Your vagina? I have some shit I have to do today. AMD trying to get me back in the game. We're gonna need one hell of a push. I'm gonna need about another $6-7. Can I roll this for a credit? I doubt it. Nope. Not much of a debit though. Almost might be worth doing. We're gonna let that one play out. Maybe we get a comeback. We're gonna need a monster comeback in Coinbase, which can happen. There is no way we can roll this bitch. I mean, I could consider just taking my loss now. Oh, wait, I can roll this? There is no way this is gonna fill. Let's try. If I can roll this, 24 cent. There is no way that's gonna fill. Oh, now it's a debit. Why did that lie to me? All right, Bitcoin now continuing to go down. Weren't we at 63,000? Now we're almost barely holding on to 62. Maybe I should sell some ETH now and then buy Ondo cheaper. Solana's actually up a little bit. AVAX 34, Matic getting destroyed. I got a P. Hex, how's Hex doing? Oh, not good. All in Hex? I mean, it's never been cheaper. Got a little boom boom brewing. I'm tapped, guys. I'm tapped out. Where's Ricky? 8:15, bro. I might not make it to 8. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can see if anything news on Twitter. Down $50 in 3 days. Brutal. Yeah, you can say that again. Brutal. Even ignored you all day. I haven't ignored you. What are you talking about? Did you say some shit? I didn't ignore you on purpose. Oh, for all the new prescribers, Tom's gonna go top. My apologies, bro. I missed it. I mean, you did say something pretty stupid. Man, I did pay. I did ignore you. My apologies. Your house should be paid off by 32. Yeah, you've made 2 comments that I've missed. Ricky's done. Yeah. Oh, shut the hell up, Fatty Patty. Patrick Mahomes was the biggest steal in the history of the draft. Tom Brady is close, but Mahomes, you're out of your mind, dude. Like, they got Tom Brady in the 6th round, and he got 6 Super Bowl rings. So they got Patrick Mahomes in the 1st round, and so far 3 Super Bowl rings. I'm sorry, bro. Like, do I think Mahomes could catch Brady? Maybe. But 6th round, 6 Super Bowl rings? That's the steal of football. Montana 3rd round. You know Brady was 6th round, you moron. Guys, this guy's an asshat. Yeah, I'm gonna give that guy a heart. Joe Burrow hasn't done shit. No MVPs, no Super Bowls. He beat Patrick Mahomes 2 times in the regular season, or one time, and one time in the playoffs. One time out of like 3 or 2. I don't know. Lakers got a big game today. Who they playing? You guys see? Did you see who made the Olympic team? Anthony Davis, LeBron James. Dupai can't handle rain. Look at this shit, man. They probably found, like, this probably isn't even real. No Ada follower should have less than 10K followers on X. I hate these. Drop me a comment and I'll follow you. Breaking. Grayscale has transferred 5,000 Bitcoin to Coinbase. I mean, big deal. People are leaving that trust to get into other ones. Dubai is flooded, and I mean, it looks like Dubai is a little. Global warming, bro. Air Marshal pulls out gun. What's he saying? That was annoying. The Nigerian brothers. These guys are option traders, ex-professional football players. Chicken Genius bragging that he shorted Coinbase. I'm assuming. It's easy to get a trade right and post it on Twitter. Oh my goodness, here's a picture of me. Actually, that guy's in better shape than me. Whoever knows will own an Aerostat one of these days. We already saw that. Rage Against the Machine released Evil Empire on this day in 1996. What's your favorite song? I don't know. Bulls on Parade. Down Rodeo. I think that's the song. I don't know the name. Probably Down. Ugh, here comes a copyright strike. Yeah, this is hands down the best song. Hands down the best song on that album. What is he? He's like rolling down Rodeo with my shotgun. What say you, Jason? You're in the Boomerang. What do people say? It's Down Rodeo. Oh, it's Down Rodeo. It's Down Rodeo with my shotgun. Balls, no. Right here. Down Rodeo. It's Down Rodeo, bro. It's not even everyone's saying Bulls on Parade. That one's just okay. Down Rodeo right there. Down Rodeo. Revolver. I probably. I don't know if I really know that song. People of the Sun is cool. I'm surprised you even know who Rage Against the Machine is, to be quite honest. Bitch. 8 o'clock. Wind Below. What was that? Your grinder pick? No. Which one did you say? People of the Sun? It's Down Rodeo. Blows them all. People ain't seen a brown skinned man since their grandparents bought one. What is that? What song is that from? Oh, is that from Bulls on Parade? I don't remember. What song is that from? I mean I really like some of the Rage Against the Machine, like a lot, but I'm not like remember the lyrics to their songs and shit like that. Tom Morello is sick AF. He's sap. He's sick AF for sure. I'm also a huge fan of Audio Slave. Well, I mean, Chris Cornell, Tom Morello. Obviously, Chris Cornell is no longer with us, but which one of people ain't seen a brown skinned man since they're brown? What lyric is that? What song is that from? You're not opening your mouth. Oh, Down Rodeo. Yeah, great song. I'm rolling down Rodeo with my shotgun. That's all I remember. I haven't heard that song in a minute. I might have to go on a Rage Against the Machine. My alternative. I've just been doing 80s forever, but you know, I got my 90s playlist with Rage and Alice in Chains and Soundgarden and Audio Slave, just loaded to the brim with a lot of good shit like that. Maria is probably my favorite. I don't even know that song. Is that a real song or is this a troll? My favorite Rage song is either going to be, what is it, Wake Up, or God damn it, I think it's from this album. Testifies really calm like a bomb's bomb. Ashes in the Fall. That's my favorite song on that album. Calm Like a Bomb is really good too. But Ashes to the Fall is pretty sick. It's got like one of those crescendos that really get you going. Forever Stuck in the 80s. Yeah, bro, for sure. I love 80s. I mean, that's what I grew up with. All right, guys, I got to get to work. As much as I love to just sit here and get paid to talk about, like, if I got paid, I'd sit here and talk about whatever you wanted all freaking day. But YouTube does not pay the rent. What rating would you give Dusk to Dawn? Best Picture 2003, The Lord of the Rings, Lost, Master and Commander, Mystic River. I mean, it's Lord of the Rings. It's not even a real question. All right, Bitcoin 62.2. Coinbase now down 13. Brutal. E-mini S&P now down 12 and NASDAQ down 3. I don't like the 80 so much. Ricky banned for life. All right, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a great one. It's Taco Tuesday.